Well. Were you guys waiting for the balloon to come back? Oh, you come back in 8 hours. That's not actually the bad part. The bad part is I believe in recycling. That was the 3rd time I've used that balloon. Alright, well now you got a feeling for what we're doing here. Now you got a taste of the show. So it only gets worse from here. Now ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something for you quite strange, quite odd, quite unusual, but totally worth the wait. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do for you now is to take this solid steel hat pin and drive it through my arm. Now, I know it's an odd statement to make, but frankly everything I've said today is kind of weird, so why stop now? Ladies and gentlemen, I like to be honest with my audiences when I can be, so I'm going to explain what I'm going to do here. First of all, this is a hat pin. I know you probably haven't seen one of these before. They're not really common nowadays, but 100 years ago they were quite common. Women would wear their hair stacked up in a big kooky hairstyle, and they would put like a fake piece of fruit or a fake hat or a fake bird or something on the side, and they'd jam a hat pin through the whole thing to hold it all together. It's exactly what it looks like. It's a long pin, it's solid steel, and very sharp, and I'm going to drive it through my arm. Now to be fair, I am not going to jam it right down through the center and have it pass right through the arm, because that would be very painful, and I would need to be either very stupid or paid a lot of money. I am not paid a lot of money, and I'm only somewhat stupid, so I'm going to insert it here under the arm, and you will see it slide across and pop out the other side. Why do I do this, ladies and gentlemen? I do it because you want to watch. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2. No one's going to stop me then? It's an amazing thing. I really am going to do this, and I know you want to see it. And some of you only want to kind of see it. I mean, there are people who are already starting to look away. I got a couple people looking through the sides of their hands there, and yet you're not going to stop me. You want to see me do this. You want to encourage another human being to mutilate himself for your entertainment.
Yeah!
That's right. It's like you have a cut on the inside of your mouth, and you know if you touch it with your tongue, it's going to hurt, and you touch it with your tongue anyway. I am that cut. Touch me with your... That was a better analogy when I started. All right, for real. On the count of 3, on the count of 3. What? 2, 3! Oh, the pain of it. Oh, it hurts so much. How can you stand to see a man injure himself in this fashion? Oh, you're a sick, sick crowd. Does it look better from this side? Nah. And the amazing thing is whenever I do this, yeah, that almost It's terrible, isn't it? It's an awful thing. No one's comfortable with this, ladies and gentlemen, once you've been okay with how this looks, look at it rolling around. My mom hates this trick. Now I can only leave this in here for so long before it gets a little uncomfortable. So I'm going to pull it out. There's really 2 ways to pull it out. I can either pull it out that way, but what fun would that be? So I'm going to come forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to do something like this, and you never ever should, but if you are, you should always use a little anesthetic. I'm going to use a little right now. And then we come forward. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, you should never, ever do something like this. But if you do, ladies and gentlemen, for sure, use anesthetic. But also be smart about what you're doing. Keep your body healthy. Keep your mind sharp. Keep your needle sharp. Keep your equipment clean. And if you do that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're safe, if you're practiced, if you're smart, if you watch your body, if you're healthy and sharp in body and mind, at the end of the day, what you are left with is 2 little holes, one right there and one right there, and this is where you clap.